Oh, shit. Take your pick. In a typical game of rock, paper, scissors, one resorts into rock formation because it protects you. It makes you feel like any move outside of opening your hand is the most vulnerable, therefore most people do not resort. Second most common answer is paper wide open, just because it's easier to open your hand than to go like this. Knowing that, I'm gonna say Wind Mage is a giant fucking nerd, and he knows this as well. Therefore, he's gonna assume that I'm gonna choose scissors, alright? And he's gonna pick rock. Therefore, I'm gonna take paper. He mind gamed me. He chose paper. I bet you he's the kind of nerd that would pick paper again, bro. I bet he doesn't pick rock. I bet you he doesn't. Ooh, he got me again, bro. He thought I was the kind of nerd that was gonna choose paper again. Well, let me know. Let me show you something, Wind Mage. He isn't gonna pick rock. He's not gonna pick rock because that's the last thing he hasn't chosen. He's not gonna pick rock. He's definitely either gonna choose scissors or paper again. And I'm thinking the third round is the time where you duplicate. So we're gonna pick rock. Get fucked, nerd. Alright. 2 more, baby. Alright, we just beat him on rock. Therefore, he will not choose paper. Because there's no way that I'd pick rock again. Right? He's gonna choose rock. So we're gonna pick paper. But does he choose the one that we won with? Probably not. Because he just lost, so he's feeling insecure. He doesn't know if he wants to go with something that he hasn't gone with before. So I'm gonna choose paper. I'm gonna choose paper because it's safe. No way he picks scissors again. He might pick scissors again. He might next level my ass. We're going paper. Oof. Damn. Alright. Alright. He went paper. He's going rock this time. We're going paper again, baby. Alright. Now, I got a feeling like his back's against the wall, and he's gonna choose rock again this time. I got a feeling he's gonna choose rock again this time. It's really unlikely for him to go scissors, alright? It's really unlikely. It's super unlikely. Scissors is a ballsy play. I'm gonna pick rock. I think his back's against the wall, and he's either gonna double down on rock or go scissors. I don't think he picks paper. Oh, he doubled down. He doubled down. Okay. I'm gonna triple down. I think he's gonna triple down. I'm gonna triple down. Get fucked! You idiot! Don't ever show up to my rock, paper, scissors match ever, Wind Mage. Do you understand? Do you understand? God damn. Roblox music code? Tempting. Tempting. Alright. Back to this. Get fucked, nerd. That's how the match is gonna go. I'm in your fucking head, kid. I'm gonna trash talk him before we go in. You ban first. Let's see what he bans. Let's see what he bans. Now, my lineup is strong. My lineup is strong because I have something to deal with Bannerman, which I know a lot of people are going to take. If he bans Ezreal Karma, we do not have to ban aggro. Bannerman will trash aggro. Let's check out what his third deck is. I'm in the right line, right? Yeah. Yo, Folly, what's good, man? Oh shit. You took Endure Spiders? Damn. Okay. With Kinku elusives? Yeah, I took Ash. I took Noxus Ash in order to deal with it. I think it has a good matchup. And no one will ban it. I'm just waiting on him to ban something. Alright, I've had enough of this. Pretty much gone. I don't want to overfill myself. We gotta stay just the right amount of salt level. Ramen hits me with that perfect salt. Sodium intake. And I think I've hit my sodium intake capacity. Any more and I don't have a reserve tank for the games, you know? He banned Bannerman. Which means we're dealing with Endure Spiders. And we're dealing... He banned Bannerman. Which means I have Ash for his Bannerman. And I have Ez Karma for his Endure Spiders. I'm gonna ban the aggro, I think. Because aggro can coin flip so hard, and it can beat Karma Ez easily. And this is kind of like, this is kind of a coin flippy thing as well. It just kind of depends on how he pulls this and at what points. He's only got one atrocity, so that's good news for me. We'll have to keep that in mind. I'm gonna ban aggro. You ban my deck, then I pick attack order, then we start. Okie dokie. I ban Nox PNZ. What are you eating? I was eating some ramen. You ready for this, chat? I'm gonna go 3-0 in every single rock, paper, scissors we do today. Every single one. Okay, I attack second. You ready up first. If he's attacking second... I think he wants to go Bannerman immediately on 4. If he plays this, I can play. Hey, Sheriff. How many gifted subs if you lose an RPG match? I'm against a Win Mage, dude. I'm against Win Mage. I'm gonna have to slam this little peckerneck. Alright, chat. I'm not gonna be looking at you guys very much. I apologize. Hope you guys enjoy watching the games. It's focus time. He banned Bannerman. It means... I really think that he's playing Endure Spiders. Or I really think that he's going to play Noxus PNZ. He's not comfortable on Endure Spiders. I know that for a fact. Or we banned Noxus PNZ. Sorry. He's gonna play Bannerman. So I think I'm gonna pick Ash first. And Ash going first isn't a big deal. Ash going first isn't a big deal. There's the Bannerman, baby. Dude, I'm reading this kid like a book. This hand's actually pretty fucking nice. We could look for something other than draw. This doesn't go very well into his turn 2. I can look for Legion, I can look for Omen Hawk, and I think that's what I'm gonna do. Nice, not bad. Pretty solid hand. This does have Omen Hawk in it, right? Pretty sure it does. Maybe I'm wrong. He didn't play anything on turn 1. It's a good sign. If he had War Chefs, he'd just drop it. This tells me that he probably has the barrier card, which just is so tragic for him. I think I'm gonna take his pass. No. This deals with whatever he wants to drop and gives me tempo no matter what. I'm not gonna take his pass. I'm a mid-range deck. We win this matchup. No reason I gotta play that safe. Got 3 mana banked. Am I taking the free swing? Hell to the no. Can he ping this without dropping something first? No, he cannot. This is really easy to kill with single combat, but so is this. And this will guarantee me killing whatever he drops. I'm going to drop this. If he passes, I could swing right now and do 8 damage, which is solid, which is a very solid amount of damage. Or I can pass and set him completely behind on board tempo and make it to where he cannot drop Bannerman on 4. That could result in him dropping 2 units on 4, which would not be good. The fact that he's not dropping something right now gives me the indication that he doesn't have barrier in his hand. If he had barrier or single combat, I think he would feel pretty safe dropping something right now. I don't think he has the utility in order to drop something. If I hook this, if I go here and he barriers this, I lose a 2-drop. He's down to 0 mana. If he single combats here, I keep this and I have another Legion Drummer. I think losing a unit right here is perfectly acceptable. It's him burning some utility, and we have Culling Strike in our hand. I think we can deal with whatever he wants to drop right now. Single combat and barrier, I think, are both acceptable outcomes. If he single combats here, it's a little shitty because this cannot kill this next turn, but we always have Ice Veil next turn, and if we end up pulling a freeze, which is nice, then we have Rhyme Fang. Purify. Interesting. I wasn't expecting Purify. I'm really happy with that. I'm really happy with that. Purify on Rhyme Fang is way worse, and him purifying his own unit is worse. I need to drop something that doesn't cost what this is going to cost me. He will not hook me. He could single combat me, but he will not hook me. So I'm pretty sure I'm using this opportunity to get Rhyme Fang out. And once again, he's on the back foot. He's put in almost the exact same position he was in last time. We're getting to bank 3 mana, and I'm pretty sure I'm just gonna drop an Ash. Because if he drops Garen next turn, which is probably the most threatening unit he could have, we're still fine. Excuse me. I have another option too, which is also Ice Veil. But Ash is going to achieve the same thing. If I drop Ice Veil, I could also drop another Legion Drummer. But I think getting Ash out right now and getting the stacks rolling is quite crucial. God damn. Let's get some water in me. quite good. Barrier does not save this. We're gonna go here and hook this. He will eat straight through barrier. If he wants to trade here, I'll let the trade go through, I think. If he wants a single combat, I'll do this. If he wants to put this here in barrier, and then single combat, I'm going to calling strike this, I think. And no, there's no way he would do that. Here, barrier, calling strike, or single combat. I let this die, and I calling this, I think. But there's no way he could single combat. Here, barrier, single combat. We calling. This is frozen. Okay, he's gonna lose-lose. We're fine. Interesting. I'm gonna throw a flash freeze at it. That was the last thing I thought he would do. We still have Ash on the board. Ash is now stacked twice, and we have a Rhyme thing on the board. We have complete board control. He's down to 4 cards. It's gonna be extremely difficult for him to come back from this position. I'm assuming it's either 2 drops, War Chefs, combo with maybe Bannerman, or it's Cythria. So for me, it's Trifarian and Legion Drummer most likely. I'm gonna Trifarian here. It gives me a little bit of draw. Reckoning's a good card to pull. Nice. This means that he can't single combat me, and I'm just gonna kill it now. And that's probably GG, sadly, for Wind Mage. This is 8, this is 12. And I don't think there's anything you can do to avoid this. Let me think. He's not running Will. It's only Deny. In Purify, I don't have any buff stats. Alright. GG. We are obligated to switch off now. I ready first again. Is it whoever invites first or readies first is first attack? And do you get to pick attack order the entire series?
Yeah.
Belmuro Dakand, welcome. Everybody in chat, I really appreciate you being here. I'm not really going to be reading chat today for at least the duration of the tournament. You guys are way too funny. Honestly, you're way too handsome. You're way too pretty. I'm just gonna ready up because I'm pretty sure I'm forced to ready up first. You just look way too damn good, chat. So I don't want to get distracted. Yep. Zip it up. I'm sorry. I'm gonna play Bannerman again. It's a smart choice by him. Loser's choice, I go second. Okay. This is trash into Bannerman. This is both trash. This is trash. Can't hold this into a Bannerman. It'll get hooked. Bad opening hand. Not a good opening hand either. Having 2 Shadow Assassins is not amazing. He's can deal with them with Purify, Challenger, lots of different ways to deal with them. Now, anything he plays after this is going to get the buff. I'm going to go ahead and Jury Rig this, because Jury Rig doesn't get a lot of value as this matchup goes on. Saves me 2 HP, which is not the main reason why I'm doing it. And the main reason why I'm doing it is I'm prepping it for Shadow Assassin. I can take this time to just get the free Mystic Shot ping on this guy. He can't single combat me. I actually think this is the best time to drop an Ezreal. Otherwise, this is going to sit in my hand till the end of the game. So I'm going to go ahead and do this now. It's me getting a free Ezreal stack. I'm going into the next round with no mana, but that preps that very nicely. If he Bannermans here, I'm just going to Thermo this. Really good top decks from me. 2 really solid top decks for me. He's not running Radiant, so I don't have to worry about that. I can put 2 free damage on him next turn. There's no way I jump this. I want to have the ability to play the Mystic Shot. I'm just going to go ahead and drop Shadow Assassin now. We're just going to get some elusive damage on him. Yikes. Okay, his top deck is Bannerman. I feel so bad. Poor fucking Wind Mage, dude. I feel so bad. Having a single combat there is just so fucking tragic for him. 2 Bannermans out already with not much of a board developed behind it is just not ideal, to say the least. It's still a very good matchup for him though, so it's not like we can just start chilling. We're pretty much forced to drop Chump Lump. I put this in front of this, and this goes in front of this. We take 4 to the face again. The following turn we have Yone. It's okay. If that's even what we want to do. I'm considering health potioning now just to stay on curve. I think the correct call is actually Rummage now. Rummage later is really nice for Karma. If I'm saving this, and this all for Karma, that might be silly. So I think holding a health potion might be more optimal. I think waiting to try and Rummage is way too greedy. Go ahead and restock the Chug Jug. We can use this time to get Karma down if we'd like. Don't think that's correct. Yone doesn't seem all that optimal either. Karma is just not great. Karma can trade into this quite well. If I drop Yone, I have nothing to block this next turn. So I'll most likely be trying to trade up on something else. If we drop Yone and he drops something else, the only other thing he could drop is Cythria, and that would be bad for us. But if we drop these 2, we have 2 units, but he is fearsome. It's sad to say, but I think Yone is the correct choice. We know he's sitting on the deny, so it's no surprise he's taking his time thinking about this. We know he's sitting on the deny because this fizzled, and the only two other cards he's running is deny. Letting him go through. Pretty smart of him. And it's another Sithriel. We have to swing now. If these Sithriels buff each other, it's going to get way worse for me. Let's at least put him in a situation where he's either opting to take 6 damage. Alright, he took the 6 damage. We're in a really rough spot now. Oh, what a good fucking top deck. What a good top deck. We're going to be forced to drop Karma. It's the only other unit that can block here. Now it's just about whether I'm Spirit Refuging the Karma or I'm Spirit Refuging the Yone. I'm pretty sure it's gonna have to be the Karma. If we can keep this Karma till turn 10, it's our only chance of winning. If he has single combat, it'll be very sad. But this is just a poor matchup for me. That's perfectly fine. That is an answer that I'm willing to accept. At least my Karma is alive. We get a generated spell, and it's a Mystic Shot, which isn't terrible. Okay, we might win this game. We know he's sitting on Deny. We'll have to go into the final round with Deny mana. It's most likely just Ezreal plus Shadow Assassin into swings. Ezreal Shadow Assassin is 6 mana. We have 10 mana. We could put the extra Mystic Shot on his face. The following turn, we will have 2 additional mana banked. We'll have 12 mana. This is 5. And this is 9. So we should be pretty safe. Let's drop this to see if we can pull something out of him first. And then we'll probably go for Ezreal. I can't help but feel bad. This isn't a victory that I am enjoying, to be honest. The only way we use Deny now is if he single combats Karma, right? Maybe we can't drop this. He's down to 9 HP. We'll deal 6 with this, we'll deal 10 with this. As long as we have 1 Deny for his Deny, we should be okay. The odds of him pulling both Denies is astronomically small. If he single combats this, I'll let it go through. But if he single combats this and I'm forced to Deny, it's gonna feel really bad. I mean, either way, I'm in the same boat. So there's kind of no reason not to drop it. At least if I drop this and he single combats and I use Deny, if he used Deny on one of these, he's down to 7 HP. Or I'm sorry, 8 HP. If he's down to 8 HP, this is only dealing 3 and this is dealing 4. And then we can static to follow it up. That means I'm not sending this Mystic into his face, most likely. Decent outcome for me. Sending this in is definitely correct.
Oh, take your time, pal. It's not like I've got better things to do.
This preps him for static. That is definitely not the right move. He's slightly concerned that I'm gonna thermo this though. If I thermo this, it actually leaves him in a poor spot. I can respect his choice. I don't think I can send this into his face. Six, 10. He denies one. I deny it. If he has double deny, I'm just fucked. I'm gonna play around the single combat and not play around the double deny. Single combat is way more likely. If he has double deny, fuck this game. So that would literally be pulling both denies and 14 cards. Crazy low odds. I'm gonna keep the rummage. We discard True Shot. There's no way we can actually cast it right now. Send the Mystic into his face as well. Is that it? GG. Very unfortunate matches for him. Very unfortunate. We had some great top decks. We had some really great top decks in a very bad matchup. It's unlucky for him. Yep. Yep. There's a loser's bracket though, right? Summary tasks. Alright, reporting the game.
Yeah.
4 pounds, 40 roos? 4 labels. Albatroos? I don't know, man. Thank you for your follow, man. You move to challenge now? You move to challenge now for your next matches.